People are jealous of something you couldn't even imagine, the pain that you feel. Okay, I just got this download of people being literally straight up jealous of how, like, you alchemize your pain, or they're jealous to feel like you do. Some people just, I don't know. This is the message. This is what came out. But jealous of your pain is what Spirit said. So let's see what wants to come out with that. I'm going to see soul ascension messages and see what wants to come out. But you guys, someone's jealous of the way that you do pain. You know what I'm saying? I don't know how that resonates, but like someone is observing of how you wear your pain, how you transmute it, what you say about pain. So these are the messages I'm getting. Let's see how it wants to develop. The outsider. There's someone who's feels like an outsider when they're around you. You make things feel foreign to certain people. The outsider of, like, maybe this person, you bring out the inner child of that person of being like, damn, like I'm getting like someone who just is like wrapped up there with the chains and like a gate, and being like, maybe there's something or someone who wasn't let free, and like when you were a child you could have been I'm hearing escape. Okay, you could have escaped, could have run away from home, you could have been like let free at a very young age, and some people weren't allowed that. The freedom, the struggle. Some people crave the struggle deep down, and that is the suffering, and that is the yearning from other people to wish they would have experienced all of life, okay? All of the parts of life. And it's almost like you represent for people like the death of something that they can never recuperate. And it's not even about like abundance. It's about they see how you've transformed through really living. And maybe these people had mom or dad tell them they were overprotected. Okay, they could have been kids who didn't play outside. It was just like video games inside the house. It was like, I'm getting like a very superficial way of living that they thought was like outside of the box, or like their parents thought like this is like, I don't know, I'm getting like handed devices all the time, but like you went out, I'm hearing snake bites, I'm hearing tick, whatever, I'm hearing like lizards, like you were outside, skateboarding is what I just heard, and living life. And you make the people's inner child be reminded of how trapped they still are, because they haven't even now it's like time for them to let themselves free, and they don't know how to do it. You're a hard reminder for some people. Look, the Fool's on the bottom. You were gifted. The Fool journey is like, I just heard kicked out on your ass, and then Spirit. Okay, that's what I just heard. Some of you guys could have been really gone with the wind here and experienced life in all of its capacity, and people look at you and they honestly want that. Okay, you see the paradigms here, or like the reality is one child's locked up, the other one's super free, the other one experiences life to its fullest capacity, takes risks, goes with their intuition, like understands it. Here it's like not only the child's blocked and they are dying to get out, but it's like, and look how much beauty, the sunset on the other side. God only imagines what's on that other side. And like that child even knows what's on the other side, but they're too young to say, please open this gate. Like, can I call a locksmith? Like, they're too young. But so I'm getting a very much a big duality here between like you might shine light on people who are still feeling locked up and they don't know how. And it's weird because the download was like people are jealous of the way that you handle pain, or the way that you've overcome your pain. So let's get some oracle messages and see like what your journeys kind of looked like to other people. Excuse me. On the bottom of the deck, you guys, it says all paths lead home. Like you intuitively knew that, and you were like, anything I do is going to lead me back home, back to myself at any age. You could have felt this way at like, I'm hearing 10 years old is what I'm hearing. All right, it says inner authority, intuition, turn your gaze within, and like that's the way of your style of living, and these people are still occupying this energy of like their inner child is, I heard non-existent. So some people could just really, honestly, your inner child could just be like shining the way. So that's Here we go. Forge, don't follow. You're that person. Forge, don't follow. Pave a new path. Be the leader you wish you had. Maybe someone needs to hear this message. Like maybe if you, okay, I'm even being called to, like, if someone you feel like your inner child's locked up and you're willing to, like, you know, open yourself up, open your path, open your arms. Okay, Spirit's saying we're going to help you pave a new path here. We're going to help you be the leader that you needed. All right. Something about that's coming out. Look, lifting the veils also here. It says questioning everything, anything unaligned must go. So let's see what else wants to come out. We'll get a couple more messages. And flow. What do we need to tell the viewer here? You're not for everyone. You're not for everyone, guys. It says embrace your weirdness, face your true north. I think I'm going to end it here. All right, you guys, face your true north node. It's okay. You don't need to relive this, nor do you need to even, like, entertain that. All right, you guys are very much set free. You're forging your own path. People look at you as a way shower. All right, you're following your north node. Spirit wants you to carry on here. It looks like you've transmitted a lot of pain. I don't know why I'm being also called to talk about, like, this gown flowing in the air. It's like, it's giving me like royalty vibes. All right. See how she's on the cliff? Where are you going? You're about to show people the ropes. All right. Okay, I'm also being called to say one last thing. Spirit said, no, go back and say this. The North Node is also a great way to find out who, it could be your soulmate or what type of soulmate you're actually looking for. So that could be a note for somebody, is that soulmates all have to do with your North Node.